Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Small Caliber Arms Review. I'm Richard, and today I have with me another 1911. This one is manufactured by Taurus. It is the PT1911, a little more modern tactical version of it. 3-dot sight system on it, adjustable rear sight, extended beaver tail to cut down on the hammer bites you could get on the back of your hand there. Skeletonized trigger, lightens it up a little bit. I think this one also has an adjustable trigger stop on it. Ambidextrous safety on it. Lefties or righties can both use it with ease. And we're going to throw a few rounds in there and plink away at some targets out here behind me. Eight rounds in the magazine, nice good thump to it, pretty accurate shooter, great firearm. So the 3-dot sight system on it makes target acquisition a lot quicker, a lot easier than it is with the S.C.A.R I've got, which is, like I said, it's a reproduction of the original 1911. And this is just a great shooter. A lot of people, you'll hear some negative things about Taurus, but you got to realize that Taurus and Smith & Wesson were both owned by the same company at one time. It's not that Taurus copied the design of anything, but Taurus worked with Smith & Wesson and other manufacturers as well as Beretta to produce some of these firearms. Taurus actually made some improvements on some of the designs by both Beretta and Smith & Wesson. It's a good shooting gun, pretty good quality. They're made in Brazil. They also own Brastek and Rossi and Heritage. If you've got a Heritage revolver, guess what? It was made by the same company that makes Taurus. Let's throw a few more rounds in it and try it some more. All right, nothing real special about these magazines. Standard steel magazine. This one is an actual Taurus one. This one is a Pro Mag. A lot of different companies make magazines for these firearms. 8-round magazine. I'm firing a Federal 230 grain, full metal jacket, round noses in here. And they're a pretty good round if you're just going to do some target practicing. For something like a personal defense, I would suggest a hollow point in there. Something that's gonna stop your attacker should it be needed. I like the way a 1911 shoots. Good hefty gun, nice hard hitting round. Just really comfortable in the hand, and like I said, the extended beaver tail on there really cuts down on the hammer coming back and hitting the top of your hand. If you remember in my Ruger SR22 video, I ended up having to put a little band-aid across there because it chewed up my skin pretty bad. I also fired 1,000 rounds through it in a couple days, so it'll tend to do that. And like I say, if you've got an overly aggressive grip, your hand will curl up there a little bit, and this prevents any of that from happening. Alright, again, here's the Taurus PT1911, just like every other 1911 out there pretty much. Same style, shape, fit, feel, everything. It's got little plastic grips on this one. Taurus has cut a little bit of corners here and there, plus they're manufactured in Brazil, so that cuts down on their manufacturing costs. Imported in the United States. They're a good quality gun. They're not like a cheap knockoff of anything. Of course, you can spend whatever you want on a firearm to get whatever quality you want, but for the price, these are not bad firearms at all. Breaks down just like every other 1911. You got the barrel bushing in the front and the mainspring button. Push that in, slide locks the same way. There's not much more I can say about it that I haven't already said about the Cimarron. It's just a good looking gun. I have seen other ones that are more tactical than this one. Some of them have a little Picatinny railed on the front there, so you can mount you a laser sight on there, flashlight, whatever you want. But it's a 1911. It's what it is. 45 ACP. Good firearm. Alright, thanks everybody for watching Small Caliber Arms Review. That was my brief take on the Taurus PT1911. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, click the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you know when I release a new video. Hope you come back and enjoy some more videos, some different firearms.